In Finland, DEI diversity, equity, and inclusion is gaining attention similar to that in the United States. Russian research vessel suspected of violating Finnish territorial waters. G20 nations collaborate to tax the super-rich. Finland and the United States failed to reach agreement on expedited entry for frequent travelers. In Finland, DEI diversity, equity, and inclusion is gaining attention similar to that in the United States. The goal of DEI is to create a workplace environment where everyone feels respected and equal. Jana Louvrier, CEO of Includia, explains that DEI helps individuals to participate and grow based on their abilities, without discrimination based on gender, ethnicity, or religion. DEI training expert Dakota Robin emphasizes that DEI not only supports minority groups but also fosters a positive work environment for everyone by recognizing diversity as a resource. While there are some objections claiming that DEI causes reverse discrimination, numerous studies have demonstrated the benefits of a diverse and inclusive workplace environment. The Finnish Ministry of Defense reported that the Russian Baltic Fleet's research vessel, Mikhail Kazansky, is suspected of violating Finnish territorial waters. The vessel crossed into the outer waters of Finland's southern Hamina region. According to the border guard, the ship entered approximately 1.2 nautical miles into Finnish territorial waters and departed around 12:38 local time. Despite attempts to communicate via radio, the Mikhail Kazansky did not respond. Authorities are currently investigating the incident as a possible violation of territorial waters. At a meeting in Rio de Janeiro, the G20 agreed to collaborate on ensuring that the ultra-wealthy pay their fair share of taxes. However, the United States and Germany declined to sign a global agreement on taxing billionaires, while France, Spain, South Africa, and the African Union expressed support. The joint statement emphasized respect for each country's tax sovereignty while coordinating to effectively tax the extremely wealthy. International Monetary Fund (IMF) President Kristalina Georgieva welcomed the initiative, calling it timely and encouraging. Negotiations between Finland and the United States aimed at facilitating expedited entry for frequent travelers to the U.S. concluded without an agreement. Finland sought a national agreement, while the U.S. proposed a more general joint statement. As a result, passengers, including business travelers, will continue to face standard wait times upon entry to the U.S. The disagreement mainly revolves around data protection issues, with EU regulations restricting the sharing of personal data without a solid legal basis. Eastern Uusimaa police are investigating a serious robbery that occurred in Järvenpää on Tuesday afternoon. A witness reported seeing a man being assaulted on Minilanti Street. When police arrived, no one was present at the scene. After a brief search, 2 individuals matching the suspect's descriptions were arrested. The victim's identity remains unknown, and police are urging the individual to come forward to assist in the investigation. Two children under the age of 10 were found unconscious at Kuusijärvi beach in Vantaa on Friday evening. The incident occurred in the presence of lifeguards and a parent. Markku Tiasanen, head of Vantaa City Beaches, stated that the father alerted the lifeguards when the children went missing. Lifeguards and bystanders conducted rescue operations, and the children were transported to the hospital after receiving first aid. Tiasanen reminded parents to remain vigilant when their children are near water. On Saturday morning, police arrested over 10 individuals involved in a shooting at a parking lot near Tuomiojärvi beach in Jyväskylä. The incident occurred around 5:30 a.m., with multiple shots fired but no injuries reported. Preliminary information suggests the incident stemmed from a conflict between two groups. Police quickly responded to the scene and contained the situation. The suspects, all adults from central Finland, are currently being questioned to determine their roles in the event. Police are seeking additional information via email. The weakening of the Swedish krona has concerned Swedes but has created great shopping opportunities for Finns. With the low exchange rate, Swedes are carefully considering their travel destinations, while Finns and visitors from neighboring countries are flocking to Sweden for shopping. Thilini Pereira and her family chose a vacation in Gotland due to lower costs compared to staying in Finland. Many families, like the Lotimaki family, find shopping in Sweden significantly cheaper for clothing, cosmetics, and footwear. Additionally, the low exchange rate offers substantial savings on hotel stays and other expenses, making Sweden an ideal destination for shopping tourism. Vaasanpuistikko Square, also known as Territorial, in Helsinki has been successfully renovated at a cost of approximately €1.2 million. The city's goal was to transform the area, previously considered unsafe, into a friendly space for events. During the renovation, 3 single steel benches were installed instead of long benches to deter disturbances. The new area features only 5 trees due to limited space above the underground metro system. Additionally, an artwork consisting of 5 sculptures has been added, adding a unique touch to the square. The area will also receive new lighting before the upcoming dark season. The phenomenon of white nights lasting over 2 months in Jyväskylä, Finland's northernmost municipality, has come to an end. The sun had been above the horizon since May 16 and will set below the horizon for the first time last night, according to the Ursa Astronomical Association. In southern Finland, the last white night was on May 11, and the next will occur on August 1. In astronomical terms, a white night is when the sun is less than 18 degrees below the horizon. Combating harmful invasive species can be more fun with crafting and decorating. For example, lupins can be used to dye fabrics, with blue hues from the flowers and green and brown from the stems. Additionally, species like Japanese rose can be turned into natural inks for crafting projects. In a Finnish initiative, people are encouraged to collect lupins for flower arrangements, helping to control the growth of this invasive species. Combining environmental benefits with recreational activities brings joy and purpose. Did you know, the introduction of Vivakuuti barcodes to replace hintalaput price tags sparked controversy in Finland in the 1980s. The Vivakuuti, first introduced in the summer of 1974, raised concerns from some religious groups who believed the barcodes could contain the number 666, often associated with the devil. Nonetheless, many consumers appreciated the convenience that Vivakuuti brought to shopping. Businesses also benefited from reduced labeling work and increased efficiency in product management. However, some customers continued to express concerns about the lack of clear price information on products. Baltic region faces unusual heavy rainfall, risk of flash floods. Particularly in Latvia and southern Estonia, where the weather could bring up to 100 to 160 mm of rain in 24 hours, a record high. In Latvia, the record rainfall is 160 mm per day, while in Estonia, it is 148 mm per day. Meteorologist Aleksi Lotander emphasized that the rain would be intense and continuous, not just scattered showers. Southern Finland will also be affected, with rain expected on Sunday evening. Those attending the Coldplay concert at Helsinki Olympic Stadium should bring rain gear.